Okay, now we are on the fourth lesson of our Following Jesus series na nasa pack na Absolute Surrender. Ayan, Dave. And we're gonna talk about this very important lesson. So, paano ba natin ito ibabato? Kanina na pinag-uusapan natin ano ba yung content nito. Paano ba siya maging relevant sa mga estudyante na nililid natin, mga teens?
Itong chapter 4 na Don't Give Up, medyo sobrang, I think, all of us makaka-relate dito. I mean, kahit anong age group mo, and even dito sa life group or group setting mo, makaka-relate ka dito. Yung chapter ng panggagalingan, galing sa John 5, chapter 5, verse 1 to 15. Okay, yung theme verse natin, di ko lang babasahin, pero yung storya dito is merong paralyzed man na he's putting his hope doon sa parang magic or miraculous pool.
Okay.
Na if ever mahawakan niya lang yun, he will get healed. Kasi ang tagal-tagal na.
Ilang years bro, sabi dyan?
38 years siya naghihintay na may tutulong sa kanya. Walang tumutulong. Yung hope niya nandun sa well. And then, sa pool. And then, comes Jesus. Hindi nga dinala ni Jesus sa pool. Ang sinabi lang niya, get up, pick up your mat, and walk. At kumaling siya.
Wow.
So, ano ba yung matututunan natin dito? Ito may nakalagay, oh. The man lost hope, endured his sickness, and did not believe he could be healed. Also, no one was there to help him in his time of need. And I think, yung mga students natin, na-experience din eh, college or high school. Ito meron ba kayo sa group nyo na ina-handle? Sa group nyo, and even personally nyo, na even if before you became a Christian, you have already experienced heartbreaks upon heartbreaks and hopelessness, na bago mo pa na-meet si Jesus, talagang sobrang bombarded ka na ng questions and doubts and ng hopelessness. Diba? Yun yung things na makikita natin dito. Correct? Broken family, may namatay sa family nila, mayaman sila dati, tapos naghirap, or meron silang reputation dati na nawala, or may sakit yung parents,
yes,
sakit na kapatid, may sakit ng mga kamag-anak. Yun yung mga things na i-consider natin dito.
So, yeah, ang ganda, no? Pag-uusapan natin siya. Pero again, given na you started it with the connect part. Okay, so mag-connect muna kayo, mag-decide kayo kung paano nyo i-connect. Hindi yung pagpasok nyo na lang doon kagad. Okay, guys, feeling nyo ba? Guys, medyo mabigat kagad.
Ano mo pa eh, parang, oh guys, sobrang excited na gonna talk about your problems.
Kamusta nyo muna sila, di ba? Galing yan sa school or excited yan na makarinig na baka may gusto na silang i-share.
Yes.
So after that, naka-settle na kayo, ready na to hear. Tsaka ka na, ayan, basahin mo na yung passage again. Read the word. Okay, read the word as in quote it. And then, siguro, short word of prayer lang. And then you go in the major points na. So meron tayong dalawang major points. So, sige, pag-usapan na natin.
Yung first one, no matter how long you have had your problem, it's too soon to lose your hope. Actually, minsan, kahit tayo, minsan nag-give up tayo, not knowing na nandun na pala yung breakthrough, nandun na pala yung blessing. Na kumbaga, we give up too easily. And sometimes, parang pagod na tayo sa mga challenges. Kung students, galing na sa school, pag-uwi mo sa bahay, problema na naman, diba, mag-aaway na naman kayo. Tapos parang gusto mo na i-give up lahat. Not knowing na a couple of months away, magkakaroon ng breakthrough. Diba? So, may experience ba kayo?
Jan? Actually, siguro maganda meron tayong isang case point na ano bang problema sa estudyante. Meron ako isang naiisip. Kunwari, di ba, feeling nila tagal-tagal na ng problema nila. It's too soon to lose your hope. Yung pala problema nitong 15-year-old na teenager, wala pa akong boyfriend. Yung mga ganun. May mga ganun eh. Alamin mo na natin, di ba?
Yes.
Parang yun ang mga ganung bagay.
Kumbaga, from light to heavy.
Hindi, kasi minsan totoo sa kanila, ang bigat na yun, di ba? Pero, yun.
May ganun ba kayo? Yeah. Sige.
Diyan.
Yun, siguro parang importante yun na alam mo kung ano yung
struggle.
Kung ano yung tema, ano ba yung pinoproblema nung taong yun. Kasi syempre, doon mo malalaman kung paano ma-address. Ewan ko, siguro based on personal experience. Siguro, speaking for myself muna. Dumating din naman ako sa time na parang it's too soon to lose your hope, ganun stage. Kasi, syempre, as a person, you've been experiencing a lot of problems, sobrang madami ka ng questions in mind, na darating ka talaga sa point, nandun ka na sa sa brink of giving up. Kasi parang you don't feel na God is able and willing to help you. Kasi nga hindi ka makaalis dun sa point na yun eh. Pero ano lang, siguro words of encouragement, what I've learned is when you know God, when you're in a relationship with God, you also know His nature. And minsan kasi, yung mga problems na to, we focus too much on these problems na we lose focus on God. Di ba nga, it's focusing on God and not in the circumstances that takes hold of our life. And also, when you're able to learn the nature of God, malalaman mo na yung time niya is different from your perception of time. Minsan kasi parang yung tendency kung bakit ka nalulose ng hope kasi feeling mo ang tagal-tagal na o kaya parang feeling mo wala na talagang pag-asa. Pero ang tinitignan mo kasi pag ganun, yung standards mo mismo eh. How do you see it? How do you see life? Why not ask how God sees it? Diba? Parang paano kaya si God ganito? So, na-learn ko lang na parang it's God's time, it's God's pace, and it's God's strength. Na you've waited long enough, it wouldn't hurt to wait a little more. Kasi, considering that it's not your time, but it's God's time. And God is a faithful God, di ba? He is true to His promises. So, whatever it is that you are going through, parang I learned also to enjoy suffering with God. Kasi yung walk mo naman kay God, it's not all the time parang joyful, masaya, hindi siya laging masaya. Actually, hindi nga siya madali. Kasi nandito ka sa mundo na masyadong madaming kalaban. So, it's also learning to enjoy suffering with God na at the end of the day, it's still parang going back to that cross pa din, na parang, alam mo, Lord, kahit gaano kadami yung problema ko, what you have done on the cross, hindi ko nga kaya yung gawin eh. So parang it's more than enough. Your love is more than enough to sustain me na nahihirapan man ako ngayon, I know it will come to pass.
Okay, siguro yun nga, siguro Dayan, you could give an example of a problem, di ba sabi dito, how long you have your problem. For me kasi iniisip ko, like yun nga, mga teenagers yung nililid natin, siguro hindi pa compared sa mga 30 na years old and up na victory group, at talagang dami ng experiences niyan. Pero yung mga teenagers na, kagaya natin, di ba galing naman tayo sa pagiging teenager, ngayon, teenager pa rin tayo. Pero may mga mabibigat na problems na yan. So, yun nga, relationship, yung mga girlfriend-boyfriend, to family relationships. Can you share yung, yung ganung meron? Sila Jeff
sige, okay, the first person I discipled was a young mom of my age. Tapos, so sobrang bigat noon, parang,
So ano to, 16?
Hindi naman, parang
20?
mga early 20s,
Okay.
ganyan. Tapos, she thought na the relationship would really last, ganyan. Pero, yun nga wala yung component ni God doon. So, madami siyang questions in mind na minsan, akala niya parang grounded lang dun sa relationship itself. Pero later on, nung parang nakikilala ko na siya, she's sharing stuff with me, nare-reveal na ang dami pa rin ibang components. So in short, parang ang dami ng problema, hindi lang iisa. And it was really a challenge kasi parang na-feel mo yung burden eh, as a leader. Parang, Lord, ano ba naman? Parang dumating din ako sa point na hindi ko yata ito kaya. Parang una mong iwa-one-to-one ganito. Parang una mong i-disciple ganito. And it was really out of grace for you to understand a person. Parang doon ko nga natutunan na talagang nawala sa akin yung face na, yung talagang no to judgment. Kasi minsan parang feeling mo ikaw na may pinakamalaking problema sa mundo. And then you encounter these people. And then you realize na parang, grabe God, sobrang sovereign mo talaga na you would really pray for yourself na magkaroon ka ng compassion para si Christ. Kasi hindi mo sila maiintindihan kapag narinig mo lang nang wala yung puso mo doon. So sobrang importante yun ngayon, parang listening din with your heart. Na you don't just listen and address to these problems as how the world will address to it, pero seeing it in light of God. Na parang, God, if you see this person right now, how would you relate to her? And sobrang grace ni God na you would really see transformation, na alam mo for yourself na it was not out of human strength, na nabuhay to dahil sa reading of the Word, nabuhay to dahil sa availability na binigay mo just to reach out and to listen. Yun nga, parang sobrang importante din kasi nung pakikinig na minsan hindi mo talaga kailangan magsalita. pakikinggan mo lang na pagdating mo, ipagpipray mo na lang lahat kasi hindi mo naman talaga alam yung sagot. Siguro yung encouragement ko lang sa mga leaders, talagang trust the Spirit. Sobrang dun ko naintindihan na, grabe God, this is humanly impossible.
Yeah, to help you, no, na mas malaki pa yung problema sa'yo.
Kasi parang kung ikaw lang, tapos hindi mo naman na-experience on your own or narinig mo man before sa ibang tao, kumbaga, your knowledge cannot sustain the life of that person. Kumbaga, the only person that can bring life to that person na feeling niya hopeless na is really Jesus.
Okay.
Yun lang, talagang love.
Parang sinasabi ni Dayan yung pagkasabi mo, for you, in a way, naging parang quote-unquote problem tong first na disciple mo. Pero in the process, you learn na, as a minister, as a student leader, yung hope mo, hindi na dun sa effectiveness mo, paano siya matutulungan, but alam mo yung hope mo na, Lord, Holy Spirit lang talaga to, ikaw lang talaga to, I'm just here to minister to this person. Okay, so it's something learning to where to put your hope on as a student, as a leader, na you teach them na binabalik mo sila kay God.
Saka yung lang niya din, ang ganda nun na sinabi niya na you just say this and minsan hindi natin alam kung paano nga masusolusyonan yung problem nila. But the fact na God grace lang, nandito lang talaga ako para sa Kanya, pag-pray ako para sa Kanya. I have this, once sa group ko, yung family niya dapat maghihiwalay na. Hindi ko alam kung gagawin ko pag gano'n. Ang alam ko lang na you should not lose hope kasi nandiyan si God. So, ang magagawa ko lang, just stood with Him, prayed with Him, discipled Him, tapos talagang hindi ko alam kung anong mangyayari, iyak siya sa akin, yung mga papa niya maghiwalay, but we just trust that we should not lose hope that God is at work. And but eventually, yung parents niya hindi naghiwalay, and now they're attending church.
Wow.
Si Mitch, may sasabihin din pala, may share si Mitch.
Ako, sa member ng Victory Group ko. Kasi masyado siyang ito, sobrang siguro simple, pero sa isang estudyante
Sa kanya
kasi,
mabigat.
sobrang bigat. Kasi nga, kahit naman ako napagdaanan ko siya, bilang estudyante, accountancy, tapos meron silang laging evaluation exam. So, pag hindi mo na pasa yun, wala ka na, tanggal ka na. Kahit first year ka pa lang, tanggal ka na. So, parang, sa akin ang bigat. So, parang, ako kasi, iba yung course ko. So, parang, okay, nakikita ko kasi yung fourth year. So, parang ako, nakikita niya naman na, sinasabi niya na, iba pag yung you fix your eyes on Jesus. Kasi, yung hope mo nasa Kanya. So, parang, okay, parang, minsan di mo alam kung paano sasabihin sa Kanya, hindi okay lang yan kasi hindi ko naman na pagdadaanan ko ano yung napagdadaanan niya. So, parang, na-remind lang din ako nung sinabi ni Pastor Dennis na God is sovereign, na God allows things to happen for His glory. So parang prayer can move mountains. Diba parang, hindi mo naman sasabihin yan kasi yun lang yung narinig mo, na you lead them to Jesus Christ Para yung hope nila, dun talaga yung founded talaga, dun talaga yung
Yeah, just want to kaya nga as leaders, it's really good for us to be grounded with the Word.
Yeah.
Kasi especially during that time, minsan hindi rin natin, kasi hindi natin alam, hindi natin na-experience, di ba? Or may nasabi man sa atin, or na-experience man natin, iba pa rin the way they perceive it.
Yes.
Pero kasi when you speak the Word, there is power di ba? And yun parang it's not us who will change how they view, how they see, but when we convey the Word of God, si God mismo yung mag-change sa kanila. And I believe breakthrough or blessing happens not just in the at the end of every trials, but even in the process.
Yes, within the trials.
Within the trials. And di ba sabi nga din sa Word, consider it pure joy. Di ba? And parang it's really hard. Yes, it would be hard if we depend on our own strength.
Yun, kung saan naka-rest yung mo.
Yes, but di ba, if we depend on God and through His grace, we can be able to see and fix our eyes on Him.
So, kumbaga ko isi-summarize natin sa point 1 pa lang.
Yeah,
Dami talaga
kasi pa-point na tayo.
Na, una sa lahat, we should see kung ano yung status o ano yung problem ng estudyante.
Huwag kang
assuming.
Preach na,
Hindi ka katang believe ka, mahirap agad.
Iwan, pakinggan mo muna ano problema.
Tapos, wag mong i-belittle yung kung ano man yung problem.
Yun,
Yes. But also,
kahit people, bro.
yun lang. hours na akong may Pero,
Di ba?
Di ba baka mamaya eh?
Those things, sobrang laki.
Sa
Especially, di
kanila.
ba, yung mga teenagers na yung mga
So,
natin.
So, bukod doon na alamin mo,
Alam mo na.
tapos wag mong acknowledge mo yung tapos wag mong maliitin.
Oo.
Also, you just preach the word na you just kasi yung hope hindi based sa sasabihin mo,
Good.
pero you just base your hope in God. Actually,
Good.
what hope means is meron ka pang ini-expect na hindi pa dumadating.
Yes.
Diba? Yun yung hope eh. Yung faith is believing that, pero yung hope is
Resting in that.
Oo, resting in that, naka-anchor ka doon.
Oo.
And yun lang yung preach mo. And kung medyo madali, at alam mo yun, just stay with Him, allow Him to grow with that. Kung medyo mahirap, yung sinasabi nga nila Dayan kanina, you just rely on the grace of God, stand with that person,
Yes.
pray with that person, pero your job, our job as a student leader, we just point them to the one true living hope,
Yes.
which is si Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Na even though wala ka ng hope, even though wala ka ng faith, God still remains faithful. And even though wala kang hope, because of what Christ did on the cross,
He's
you
worthy.
will always have hope. He is worthy of our hope.
Come on.
He is worthy of our trust. Kahit yun lang i-pound natin, tapos at the same time tayo, tulong lang tayo sa kanila, pray lang sa kanila,
Sure.
iyak lang tayo with them. I think we would see na no matter how long it takes, makikita nila, nandito si kuya nandito si ate, tapos puro Jesus ang sinasabi niya, and eventually God will work with that.
Yeah, no?
So,
Second point?
Yes.
Oh, yun na yun.
Before
Yun na rin yun.
Sabi ko, no matter how long you have had your
Problems.
it's too soon.
too soon to lose your hope.
To do so.
Especially, di ba?
Yes.
Kung binigay
Yung too
nila.
soon kasi, too soon di yung pero yung
Too soon eh. Too soon.
pero yung iba kasi yung too soon sa atin, sa too soon
Ni God.
So, wag natin tingnan using our lens, but using God's lens.
Galing.
It would, nako.
Ito
Yeah.
yung medyo challenging.
Next
no?
point.
Ito, no matter if there is no human,
Human.
medical, or financial help, God can still help. Meaning, kahit itong katulad nandito, walang tumutulong doon sa lalaki na magdala sa kanya sa water or sa pool.
Sa magic
God can
pool.
still help. And ganoon din sa mga, ako naisip ko dito, mga past mistakes mo na. Wala kang magagawa dun eh. Or even may particular illness na baka wala na talagang cure or whatever. Pero ang point dito, God can still help. So, yan, may ganun ba kayong anong insights nyo, anong thoughts nyo with that na no matter, kahit anong mangyari, kahit wala nang tingin mong tutulong sa'yo, on your perspective, God can still help.
So, yeah, again, like sinabi ni Mitch kanina, when you understand that God is in control, He is sovereign.
Oh, He's sovereign.
writing a story.
In control.
Diba? It could be rest assured, be in peace na, Lord, alam ko, may gagawin ka, may ginagawa ka, even may gawin ka na hindi nyo na-expect ko, Lord, in control.
Yeah, that's the point.
So,
Now, minsan may pinipray tayo, ina-expect natin si God mag-move ng ganitong way.
Oo.
Pero,
Knowing that God is
in control siya. Tapos, siya yung boss eh.
Yes.
He can still help. Yun nga lang yung help niya, baka hindi ito yung help na iplinano
Expect
mo.
mo.
Diba? Diyan may...
Meron ako. Kasi, ano naman to, connection sa number 1 natin. Pero, personal family na nangyari din. Problem ng teenager. So, my brother, yung kapatid ko, in-disciple ko siya at sa dinala ko siya ng church, pero hindi ko siya pinilit nun. So, parang siya yung sumama sa akin. And then, okay na, victory group. Pero, parang on the merong meantime nun, merong nagkaroon ng problem. And ito yung problem ng, nagkaroon nga siya ng
Basta may problem.
Basta may problem
Oo.
siya. So, yun. So, parang ako, iniisip ko nung time na yun, paano bang gagawin ko? Parang hindi ako tinutulungan ni God sa yung life na gusto ko para sa kapatid ko, yung ganyan. And then, one time, si Kuya Dave, nagkaroon ng time na yun na parang sabi ko, kailangan ko siyang kausapin, kailangan kong malaman ano ba yung talagang pinaka-reason ng problem. And then, nalaman ko lang that meron talagang suffering na kailangan natin pagdaanan. Pero, about that, di ba? Yun yung pinaka-time ko, personally, opportunity ko para mag-minister sa kanya.
Yes.
And really, wala akong magagawa eh. Talagang pag-pray ko lang na, ano yun, God, I know, believe lang talaga ako na you will help me. And yun nga, meron pa rin tayong battle na kailangang i-win. And naalala ko lang din na, alam mo yun, sabihin mo sa kanya na, God, talagang pinanalo ka niya eh. Ikaw yung niredeem ka niya. So parang para sa akin, God can still help. Diba? God is in control in anything and everything. And nangyari lang doon na akala ko magpo-fall, pero hindi pala. Parang siguro
May ginagawa pa si God
may
sa
ginagawa pa
buhay
si God.
niya.
Hindi lang doon natapos. So
Nakikita.
parang sinasabi doon na even if us, we are faithless tayo, pero God is a God that will remain faithful to us.
Faithful, no?
Yes.
May ganang verse, you know?
Actually, yes.
Na even though we are unfaithful, God remains faithful for He cannot disown Himself.
Yes.
Nagbabago siya eh.
Hindi siya nag-ano eh.
And, hindi, gusto ko lang din, mag-jump dun sa sinabi ni John, na parang ako, how I see this, John,
Kasi si Jump siya, kaya Jump.
yeah, I will jump from what John said. Hindi, like, ako kasi, same din, parang I thought everything was okay, but eventually parang, oh, what happened? Oh, kaya Lord. Then you've been praying, then parang wala pa din. But yun nga eh, it's how you see God and not just what He's going to do. Pero kay God lang naka-fix talaga yung eyes mo. And yun nga eh, parang no matter if there's no human, medical, or financial help. Kasi actually lahat naman ng help galing kay God eh.
Yes.
But God uses human, He uses medical help or financial help. But bottom line is, everything came from God.
Tama.
And kahit no matter, hindi siya gumamit ng human or ng anything, God can
Still do something with that.
because He is, yun nga, tulad na sinasabi natin, He is in control of everything. And yun nga, eh, parang minsan this is just a testing. Like nung nangyari kinikwento ni Jam kanina, testing
Akala
lang
niya,
pala.
okay,
Oo,
no?
akala niya, biglang ganun, tapos biglang may test, di ba? Parang God is also testing our heart, how we're going to remain faithful in Him. Pero ito din yung great news dun eh. Kasi even if we remain unfaithful, si God, hindi siya nagiging unfaithful sa
Hindi ka niya gini-give up.
Hindi ka niya ginigive up, di ba?
Ang maganda kasi rin, na God is writing His story
Yes.
in your life.
Yes.
Kasi minsan ang ginagawa natin, God, write my story using your power sa story ko. Which is, hindi mo maano eh.
Totoo.
Para siyang, paano ba to? Kung nakakita na ba kayo nagbibenta ng mga rat, yung mga tagpi-tagpi lang, di ba doon sa rat na minsan may black, may white. Ay, hindi, ganito na lang. Pag nanood ka ng TV, di ba, minsan pixelated siya. Kasi pag dinikit mo yung mata mo, huwag mo naman gagawin. Dinikit mo yung mata mo sa TV, makikita mo yung mga tiny blocks doon. Minsan, ang tingin lang natin, yung block na to, black. Yung particular, kumbaga sa picture na to, ito, black. Pero hindi natin nakikita yung big picture.
Bro, mahawa ka magalit si Pastor.
Oo na, minsan ito lang. Oo, magalit. Malayo po ako. Minsan, ito lang yung view natin, black, di ba?
Part lang.
Part lang. Tapos akala natin, God, sabi mo gagalaw ka. Pero white to, minsan tumata tayo sa white. Pero minsan, kasi nga, sinabi nga natin, God's ways are higher than our ways, His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. Yung pala, ito yung picture ni God.
Yes.
Ito yung story niya sa'yo. Na minsan, ito lang yung focus natin. Ang liit lang, akala natin hindi siya gumagalaw. But the truth of the matter is, sinasabi nga ni Chel, may human, financial, medical, o wala, may ginagawa si God sa buhay ng mga tao.
In prayer, di ba yung natin, we pray a lot. Tapos dinadaan natin lahat sa prayer. Prayer doesn't change the will of God. Here on,
Hindi na mababago eh.
Hindi na mababago. But it changes our
Changes
hearts.
us.
Yan. Tayo yung binabago
Tayo yung
niya.
binabago. And yun nga, di ba, parang how do we trust God?
Yeah.
Anong level yung trust natin kay God?
Sometimes kasi yung prayer natin, we want to change our circumstances.
Yeah.
But actually, God's concern, more than the circumstances, is you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diba? So, from there, ayan, meron tayong mga so
Let's
what.
wrap it. Kumbaga ito na yung palanding mo na.
Oo.
Oo.
Na yan, we can ask them, ano ba yung mga situations, if they're comfortable in sharing. Kung ayaw nila, huwag mong pilitin. Kasi, dahil sila nag-share, umiyak na kami, ba't ikaw di ka nag-share? Walang pilitan. Pero, I think it's a good time, even for us to be vulnerable. Na makita nila na kahit tayo, may mga challenges na tayo pinagdadaanan. And we're growing in God in the process.
Actually, for me, parang mas maganda for me if you are the one na mag-start, mag-initiate ng
Yes.
sharing. Kasi parang isip, parang hindi sila, naku, baka si kuya or sabihin.
Pero huwag mo naman bomba
Huwag na.
naman sobrang...
Baka sobrang sila.
Marami pang time.
Marami ka namang problem siguro, pumili ka na lang.
Oo, wag ka. Siyempre, lang din, be sensitive din, no, when it comes to sharing with your issues or with your problems. Parang let's be sensitive din, pa din.
Ayan, so...
Sorry, parang there's a man in the Bible kasi, named Job. And di ba, kung babasahin mo talaga yung life story niya, grabe lang talaga kasi nawala lahat sa kanya. But hindi, yung sovereignty and yung faithfulness ni God, at the end, dumoble pa, tumiple pa yung naging blessing, yung reward niya because he remained faithful by the grace of God.
Oh.
And yun, but I think if you can share anything, parang
Yes.
you may want to also use a
Sure.
life story in the Bible
That's good,
kasi
sir.
it happened.
Yeah.
It is true. So,
It's good.
So, ayun. Yung yung word na sovereign, para lang sa mas
Yes,
madaling digest, it means in control, all-powerful, and all-knowing. So, ganun si God. He's absolutely sovereign. Alam niya, kaya niya, at in control siya lagi. So, from there, pwede tayong magawa ng application. We may... I think some of the applications na naisip ko, kahit hindi niya pag-usapan personally, on your part, it's just faithfully na kinakamusta mo siya. Yung
yes.
taong may problem, na stand with him, pray for him. And I think it would help na among the group, na magkakakilanlan sila, and that they would just know that someone prayed for them. Like, kumari, Jam, I prayed for you. Di ba yung mga ganun? Does it help ka? Yung mga, na may mga ganung thoughts?
Siguro may add na ako. Parang naalala ko kasi how I encourage some of the members of my group na parang I really parang use myself most of the time as an example. Para makita nila na even as you are a leader, you still fail. Kumbaga, people can fail, system can fail. Pero yung common ground namin lahat is that because parang only God can really heal a heart na no other person or system can cure. Kumbaga yun yung nagiging parang solemnizer namin lahat na parang problema mo yan, problema ko to. Parang shucks lahat tayo may problema. Pero lahat yun may ease lang. Si God ang makapag-heal, not even your leader.
Wow.
So, nagbalik mo pa rin talaga sila kung sino si God, tsaka ano yung kaya niyang gawin.
Yeah, and I think ito, even as before we prayed then,
Pray tayo.
pray I mean, pray sila.
Sa prayer part. Okay, sa prayer part.
Na we could see na challenges, trials, and even failures in view of the gospel. Meaning kasi, di ba, challenges, kung meron mang humorap ng challenge, si Jesus na yun. Yung biggest challenge, hinarap niya, which is sin.
Yes.
Yung problems, hinarap niya rin yun. Di ba? The sin, the wages of sin, the death, he faced that head on. And even yung parang helplessness, hinarap niya rin doon when he hung on the cross there, helpless. So that people who would believe in him would no longer be helpless, but they would experience God's help through what Jesus Christ did. Okay? So, yun. That is our lesson 4, don't give up.